Well, hi folks, Ken Ring of www.predictweather.com, and it's the 4th of April, Sunday, and it's the day of the southernmost point of the moon called the southern declination. It's in the sign of Sagittarius, and we're coming up to the first quarter moon in a couple of days' time. Now, the moon's at its highest point, because that's what Sagittarius is to us down here in the southern hemisphere, and it has been climbing over the last couple of days. After today it's going to start going down in the sky. The moon rose last night at about 9 p.m. It was highest in the sky at 3 a.m. just as we were changing to out of daylight saving, and it sets today around about midday. And that means during the last quarter moon it's actually out of the sky in the afternoon, and that's when rain will mainly happen, or cloud build-up, or extreme weather around the place, even like very cold temperatures, or very hot temperatures if people still having a late summer. So that's when the extremes come in, when the moon is out of the sky. When you see the moon at last quarter moon, this is quite an interesting fact, it's actually sitting at exactly where the Earth will be in space in 3.5 hours time, because the Earth follows the moon around in the same orbiting pattern. Now, in autumn, in the southern declination, in the southern hemisphere, where we are now, the southern declination plus last quarter usually brings a bit of wind. That's a typical feature of this combination, and the wind brings not only drier weather on the whole, but it can also blow some rain systems in, but if it does, then the rain generally isn't long lasting. It's just in and out showers. But for the northern hemisphere, and who are having spring at the moment, it brings in wet weather between the southern declination and last quarter. So that's a typical situation. That'll be between today and Tuesday. Of course, it won't be for everywhere. This is just a general trend over the wide area that we think of as the northern hemisphere. So some changes coming within 2 days, and it'll be a generally wetter one. Of course, down here, the southern declination for the southern hemisphere brings southerlies, and they're colder, and I think that's going to happen over the next week in New Zealand. Maybe about the 10th we'll get a bit of snow. In the northern hemisphere, southern declination brings warmth because the moon's in the north around the equator, so that warmth is going to make through evaporation, so that's where your rain is going to come from, the fact of the moon being in that position and creating more rain opportunities. Ken Ring, predictweather.com. Thanks for watching.